But if you have something in your heart, go for it, chase it, give it all you got, and find out where it takes you. These other jobs, all this other stuff, college, this is all going to be there for you. That's always there for you. The opportunity right now to chase your dreams, you only got one life. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Because sometimes I really don't know. Maybe sometimes I agree, maybe I have bad image in the pitch because I'm too serious, I take serious. But if you really know me, if you are my friend, if you live inside my house, if you share the day with me, you will know that I hate to lose.
God tests you. He tests you and see how much you can take before you say, let's just be finished with this. You want to see how much you can take, how much you can handle. Life is beautiful, but you have to accept the good and the bad as being beautiful.
Best advice I can give anybody suffering from mental health or just going through a bad time is you have to really analyze your life. Because I guarantee you, most of the things that we're going through, someone else has already gone through. So what one person can do, another can do. And it's important that we believe that you are not alone in this journey. You are not the first person to go through what you're going through. Whether it's death, illness, whatever you're dealing with, a learning disability, you're fat, you're bullied, you are not the first person to endure whatever you're going through. You are just as tough as all the other people that have endured what you are enduring right now. So always stay in the fight. Believe in yourself and don't rely on anybody to believe in you. Don't rely on anybody to push you or make you better. Believe in yourself and only yourself, and allow that human being to make you a better person. Live your life with character, honor, and discipline. And if you live that way, I guarantee you, your goals and dreams will get accomplished.
To God. If you imagine a man who truly believes in God, struggle brings you closer to God. If you imagine a man who truly believes in God and finds strength from God, he suffers. And if you imagine a man who's born with a perfect life, perfect parents, endless money, no adversity, no struggle, nothing ever goes wrong, doesn't need to train, he's skinny, nobody ever attacks him, that man is an evil hedonist. He's petty, the kind of person who will hurt those weaker than him, try and use his influence and power for nefarious purposes. People who only have pleasures in their life do not experience connection with God, friend. But all of the suffering, you see, suffering is what reminds you that the light is light and the dark is dark. This is why God gives us suffering in the first place. So many people pray for their suffering to end, not understanding that suffering is the reason they're praying in the first place. So God wants us to suffer to show that we deserve his blessings. That's why if you're lazy, you're never lucky. And if you work hard and you suffer, somehow you always pull it off.
When I was young, ain't too many niggas give me the game. And I know you niggas ain't got no dads out here. You know? He happy, a grown-ass man, and he happy that his dad back. Grown, he like, damn, because he missed that shit. And I know a lot of niggas that gave y'all game, they gave y'all game that was beneficial to them and it wasn't beneficial to y'all, and it put y'all in a fucked up position in life. There's something waiting for you. And I don't give a fuck what you going through right now, little homies. You bigger than what you going through, nigga. If you on them perks, you fucked up, shit ain't right for you right now. You the living conditions, nigga, you bigger, that's not you.
Talk to him, cuz.
You're not what the fuck you going through, so just hold on and keep going. Cause I'm telling you, man, I can name 20, 30 niggas and my homies is dead. I'm here though.
I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't party. Your body is a temple, you know, and looking at my family members that had addiction to drinking and smoking, looking at people that was smoking, and I always told myself, what makes people want to be impaired?
To every kid watching, I want you to hear me loud. You are not your zip code. You are not your last name. You are not your setbacks. You are your vision. You are your work ethic. You are your will. You are the quiet whisper inside you that says, I know there's more for me in this life. Hold on to that voice. It will be tested. The dogs is barking. Dogs is barking. The dogs is barking. Yeah. Dogs is barking.
There's not a motherfucker that's up. There's not a car. There's not a person. Everybody's in their bed, sleep, dreading that it's a Monday. Hate it's a Monday. And I'm loving it. I'm loving that. Where everybody's getting weaker, I'm getting stronger. Man, I've trained 99% of my life alone. No one pat me on the back. I did all of the work alone. It's 44 degrees and it's nice and rainy outside. No one cares about that. It's not about the rain. It's what the rain represents.
Discipline is boring. Hard work is boring. Studying is boring. Doing the same thing every day is boring. But boredom is the birthplace of success. So right now, be the boring friend.
There's something bad about to happen to me.
Turn your feelings off when it comes down to you wanting to be better. What that means is when that alarm clock goes off, your feelings gotta go away. When that alarm clock goes off at 4 or 5 in the morning, your mind says no. You just say, this is what we do. It's what we do now. Sometimes you have to go beyond what you're feeling. You know, okay, this hurts, that hurts. We can just sit down and do nothing. Or we can see how far we can push the human body. I'm able to go to a place that's so fucking gone, I become a robot. An actual robot. To get to where you want to go, the amount of pain involved, I'm not saying physical, I'm not saying you gotta break yourself off. The amount of mental pain of how many times you're gonna have to do something that you don't want to do to get to where you want to go. You gotta learn to shut your feelings off if you want to achieve greatness. And greatness is only achieved when your feelings about that kind of shit. I'm talking about the grind, the fucking grind. Your feelings have to go away. Real talk. Some of you motherfuckers piss me the fuck off. So guess what? I disappeared and come back with a 200 miler. I'm 199 miles into this race. Got my boy Leo pacing me. Finishing up right now. You know what? His knees are bad. See how he runs. Yeah, see how I run 200 miles, motherfucker. I'm gonna finish this bitch up. Hey, what were you doing for the last 65 hours? I know what I was doing. I was running all up and down the fucking mountains. Getting it in. Doing what I preach about. Stay hard. But you know what? Fuck that. When the alarm goes off in the morning, you don't have to wake up. Don't wake up, don't worry about that. When you're in school, you know what, fuck that, man. It's too hard to study, so don't study. You know what, don't eat healthy, because you don't have to. So guess what? When you fail, don't blame your mom, don't blame your dad, don't blame teachers. One person you have to blame is yourself. To be your best person, you have to find your best self. And to do that, you can't stay in a comfortable world. You have to be very, not always uncomfortable, but you know, you gotta find a spot that's not so comfortable. But every day I do something to strengthen the mind. We're all looking for this great mythical mental toughness. Mental toughness doesn't come from sitting on the couch. It doesn't come from wishing it will come true. It comes from putting in the work. And you have to start developing your mindset. Mindset is not developed by wishing. Mindset is developed by doing and actually putting into practice. So before, the most important conversation is the one you have with yourself. You wake up with it, you walk around with it, you go to bed with it. Eventually, you act on it. Sometimes you act on it good, sometimes bad. You got to change the internal dialogue. That person in your head that's talking that shit to you, until you change the internal dialogue in your head, until you callous over the victim's mentality that the world is out to get you because of you are the only, you gotta change that shit, man. Judge yourself against no one but yourself. There is no, you're racing against no one but yourself. because the mind wants to have control over you. You need to have control over your own mind. So that's all about the mental health. Your mind's gonna always guide you in a spot that wants to make you feel comfortable and nice and secure. And it's in those spots that there's no growth. Without friction, there's no growth. So that's what I constantly preach about. You have to get outside that comfort zone to find that every day of your life. And when you continuously think that when you compare yourself to other people, you are losing the race.
I have no idea where Unc went. I'm fucking nervous. He's plotting. There's something about the mental in this place. It can really take you places, or it can really set you back. He said he didn't see me now, but he said, yo, it's fine. Like, you can go through whatever you're going through, but while you're in here, like, really, the weights aren't talking shit, even though it might feel like, oh, I'm weak, you know. This place is your best friend, you know. The weights aren't gonna tell you you're a piece of shit. And said, like, what Unc had to say was it threw me off, bro. I didn't expect for him to be so, like, you know, on the same level. So that's what kind of woke me up. Like, damn, I'm really not the only one going through this shit. You know, like, everyone's going through this shit. And it's cool to, like, be able to see people push each other and not have it be ego. Man, there's a whole stack. You see, like, full range of motion, no, but you saw a whole bunch of support. You saw a whole bunch of height, building each other up in here. That's a W, bro. So I don't know. This is a whole new experience for me, and I'm really grateful to be here. Even though it's like, it sucks. You know, the most important thing is don't let your person die, bro. When you're like in the rep, where you got fucking full clip. You know, you stop working out. You said earlier, you're gonna let everyone in here die. Like, that literally was like, no, I'm not gonna let y'all die, man. You know, there's no way. So it's just a crazy way to look at shit as like a life or death. You know, life or death. You know, that's what they look at it in here is life or death. Real shit. That's not a joke, you know. And honestly, it's respectable. That's really this is about as real as life gets right here, man. In here, it's just as real as it is out there.
Are you happy with yourself on how you're performing so far this year? And if not, bro, you can change that easily, bro. You are at the halftime point of 2025, damn near by the end of the week, man. If you watch sports like we always do, react and whatever, you would clearly see that there's plenty of teams that are down by 50 or 60 at halftime. 20, 15, whatever. It's how you finish off in the third or fourth quarter that matters, all right? So don't be down on yourself, man, if you feel like you're not where you're supposed to be. You need to stop overthinking. Overthinking is a killer. Overthinking is your biggest enemy. There's no other human being. It is you with the overthinking. All right, so chill out. Things are going to get better. Don't stay.
Sooner or later, reality will catch up to you. And it's nothing you can stop. It's nothing that you can hold off. Eventually, it's going to happen no matter what you do. And this quote will tell you why. So let's get into it. Ignorance is bliss till you get screwed. UJ Ramadas. In the short term, it might feel comfortable and feel good actually to not be aware of certain things going on in your life, going on internally, going on in your surrounding areas, so on and so forth. But eventually it will nip you in the butt. Eventually it will hurt you. You have to realize that equipping yourself with necessary information on how you can better your life, how you can better your financial situation, how you can better whatever it is you want to improve at is needed. Instead of just being unaware, putting off aside, being ignorant, you won't gain anything from that. The only thing you'll gain is being in the same place that you were before, the same place that you were yesterday. So make sure we're not getting screwed. Make sure we're not being ignorant. Make sure we're seeking the necessary information that we want in whatever way, our sport, our career, our mindset. The list can go on and on, but make sure we're seeking out that information and then applying it to our lives, applying it to how we can improve, applying it to how we can improve our financial situation, our physical health, whatever. But stop being ignorant and let's keep getting 1% better every day. Much love. Great quote. Great quote.
Sometimes you want to die though, so you don't feel nothing no more.
I don't think you really feel like that.
You gotta talk more. You gotta talk more, you understand.
Yo, get money friends, get money with them. You got a friend that likes to work out and go to the gym, work out with them and go to the gym. What you shouldn't do is make people do what they're not built for. You feel me? Some people want to party, live life, you know, splash money and do all these things. When you're in the mood for that, go and link them friends, you know what I'm trying to say? But don't make your get money friends come to the gym with you. They're okay being overweight. They don't care that they got a little belly, you know what I'm saying? But don't judge them for that. Love them for that. You're in the wrong for making them be on stuff they're not. You feel me? And this is something I have to learn, bro. Like, I got friends for different things, bro. My friends that I get money with, I don't tell them to come to the gym with me. My friends that I go to the gym and work out or do whatever with, I ain't trying to talk to them about no money moves. They ain't in that vibration, you feel me? So meet people where they're at, man. I stop trying to force what's not.
You gotta just keep going, chat, no matter how tired you get. Whether you're a teacher, whether you're a doctor, whether you play basketball, you feel me? No matter how tired you may get, you gotta just keep going.
Because I don't play games, I don't watch TV, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't go out. So I'm like, I don't actually know what I do. I'm just on my phone, my screen time's too high. Like, I'm just scrolling, that's it.
I've never missed a child support payment, okay? Why is that important? They went out there calling me deadbeat dad, trying to make it look like not only did I not see her, I wasn't paying child support. So I had to take all these pictures because they were going out here doing it. I never used them. People came to me wanting to know what's going on. We're seeing this, we're seeing that. I'm not gonna talk about my daughter. I stood on that. Anyway, I was in a court case. They took me to court. They did, because my daughter and my ex-wife kind of morphed into one. When someone at a young age, my daughter did not like me. And it only comes from one person, the mother. That said, I'm gonna explain to you, you're not gonna look it up yourself, I wanna show you some proof. So in 2016, they took me to court and they wanted to modify child support. That year, I made about $12,000. Guys got out of the military, did 21 years in the military. So you know, being in the military, you're gonna pay your fucking child support. They tried to make it look like I wasn't. I did, every fucking dime, which you just read. Okay, let's move forward now. Lee, my ex-wife, thought that I was making millions and millions of dollars in 2016 because I was on podcasts. They thought being on podcasts, you made money. They saw me on TV, they thought I was broke as shit. And you can look it up.
I have a question. Who made the universal decision that we should eat lunch at 12? Who decided that it should take 4 years apiece to finish high school and college? Who made the decision that a minute should be 60 seconds and an hour should be 60 minutes? These are all questions I've been asking myself recently. And I've come to realize that while time itself was created by God, its perception was created by humanity and materialized by these clocks we put on the wall. You see, there's nowhere in this world you can go and not find a clock. And that's because we as society put them there to remind you. You see, society says you should brush your teeth for 2 minutes. Society says you should sleep for 8 hours. Society says you should be done school by 22, have a career by 25, a family by 30, be successful by 40, and retire by 60. You see, we've created this one-size-fits-all timeline for life, thinking we can all wear the same clothes. And when we personally realize that they don't fit, we blame it on ourselves.
If you playing motherfucking football and you going head on for a tackle, if you stay there like this and don't move and push forward, what's gonna happen? You fall back. But if you go head on, if you strong enough, you gonna push through.
But one thing I want you to promise me is that no matter how long it takes, keep going. No matter how much it hurts, keep going. So you was placed on this earth for a reason. You weren't meant to be average. You were meant to excel.
You gotta keep working. Your time's gonna come, trust me. You gotta work. Your time is gonna happen. You're here for a reason. But you gotta be ready, because if you're not, it's on you.
You understand, this grind is meant to make you who you're supposed to be, a dog. A little grind ain't never hurt nobody. Stop being soft, let's embrace it.
You have to suffer. You have to make that a tattoo on your fucking brain, so when that hard time comes again, you don't forget it.
No one's watching you, and nobody cares. Just grind. That's your damn problem. Stop feeding for other people's validation and start validating yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Be safe. Every family deserves to have this type of person. They deserve to have a winner in their family. And that person should be us. That person should be you. Every family needs someone that's willing to go that extra mile. Every family needs someone that's willing to break that generational curse. Whether that's poverty, whether that's laziness, the list can go on and on. But you need to be that person that breaks that curse. You need to be that person that changes the momentum of your family from going downward to upward. When you're that person, you show the rest of your family what's possible. You are the light for your family. You are that person that shows them no matter what bad things happen in life, no matter how many times you got put down, you kept getting up. And you showed that it's possible. You showed that with hard work, determination, the willing to learn, the openness to seek advice, that you can make it happen. So make sure you're that winner for your family, because you're not just winning for yourself, you're winning for that last name. You're winning for the people around you, your friends, your loved ones, your real ones, your day ones. So make sure you're that winner for your family that they deserve. So let's keep getting 1% better every day. Much love.
There's only one person that's gonna ever have your back, no matter what you do, no matter what choices you make. Everybody else gonna be like, yeah, I got you. But when you really need somebody to count on, it's only your mama.
Who's the person that you care about the most in this world? Name me one.
My mom.
Yeah. So if someone came and took your mom and put her on a cloud in the sky, and the only way that you could see her again is if you built a tower high enough to be able to bring her back down, or to be with her again, would you wake up tomorrow and wonder why you, or would you get built in?
The thing about pain is, like, you feel it right now, it's temporary, man. But later in life, you don't remember the pain. You just remember, like, the glory and the good times, the exhilaration of pride and achievement, man. That outweighs all the pain and struggle. Because if you push through the pain to achieve the pride, you forget about the pain was ever even there. But if you can't push through the pain and the pain stops you and breaks you down, well, then that pain is forever. Because you never got pride to outbalance it.
They are driven to pursue it, and they pursue it solely for their own sake, no other.
Their dream?
One man's dream can hold dominion over the entire world. For one who dedicates his life to the forging of a single sword. While many can pursue their dreams in solitude, other dreams are like great storms.
What if I told you that you're only 6 months away from the life you've always dreamed of? The income, the lifestyle, the time to enjoy everything without fear or worry about money. In fact, you could have everything you've ever wanted. If I add to this that your success was guaranteed, and that the person you'd always dreamt of becoming was only 6 months away, there is a condition, just one condition. For all that time, you have to show up each and every single day and do all the things that you and I both know you should be doing. Because you see, you are the most important project you will ever work on. Would that make a difference to the way you were each day if you knew that success was guaranteed?
Don't waste your life. Set your goals high. Quit thinking about what's wrong. Start thinking what's right. Love a little more, hate a little less. You have no idea what you're capable of doing. Make up your mind today, you're going to figure it out.
You weren't born to be average. You weren't meant to watch others live the dream while you scroll through your phone in envy. Somewhere deep inside you, you already know you're different. You see opportunity where others see risk. You see potential where others see limits. But the world won't hand you anything. You must demand it, with effort, with consistency, and with self-belief so strong that even failure starts to respect you. The process might break you at times. You'll feel left out, lonely, misunderstood. That's the price of building something extraordinary. But every lonely night adds strength to your foundation. One day, you'll stand in your success, and the world will call you lucky. But you'll know it was destiny, built through sweat, faith, and the decision to never settle for less than greatness.
You not too late, you on time. I'm letting you know right now, if you just get focused, you grind, you cut out all the distractions, bro, you just lock in on your goal, I'm telling you gonna get it, bro. But I can't trust in you more than you trust yourself.
There's never been more opportunity than there is right now. If you're a fucking savage and you get out there and you grind hard and you want it bad enough, you can run all these guys over, man.
Something in you has to wake up. And usually the only person that can wake it up is you.
When you're feeling the most trapped and down and nothing can go right, I feel like those are the moments that define you. Those are those character canon moments that are like, what am I gonna do now?
They see I don't party, bro, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and they see that, they're like, bro, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go have fun.
You are.
You feel what I'm saying? But I'm having fun, and I try to tell them, like, don't let me affect what you do,
I'm gonna be good regardless.
I'm gonna be good regardless, but I'm comfortable who I am.